Okay, we're going to talk about solving inequalities. And the first thing we're going to look at is graphing the inequality on a number line. And when we graph on a number line, one of the variables represents all of the solutions of the inequality. Okay? When we graph on a number line, it's going to look like this. Make sure we have arrows and we have little marks for the numbers. This one I'm going to label with 0 in the middle, but you can actually label your number line any way you want as long as it is in order and it makes sense. You can pause and copy down these notes. Okay, we're going to talk about different inequalities and how to graph them. So when we have a less than or equal than symbol, we're going to use an open circle. So the circle is open. When we graph it on the number line, here's the number line. I'll use 0, 1, 2, 3, -1, -2, -3. And when we want to graph, for example, x is less than 2, we're going to find 2 on the number line, right? And since it's only less than, it doesn't actually include 2. So we have to keep the circle open. That's why the circle is open. This is saying that this inequality does not exist at 2, but it exists when it is less than 2. So we draw the arrow pointing to the left. On the other hand, when we have a less than or equal to or greater than or equal to sign, we will fill in or close our. And that on the number line will look something like this. My number line. Okay. And say I have x is greater than or equal to 2. Here's my 2 color. Okay, and I'm going to fill it in because it is equal to 2. So it exists at 2. And then it's greater than or equal to. So I make my arrow pointing to the right. Okay, for example, 1a, I will find the number line. And my equation is x is less than 3. So I go to 3 and I ask myself, if it's less than, then it doesn't exist at 3. So I put in my open circle. And then since it's less than, I will draw my arrow to the left. Now the example B, x is greater than -1. Now what I'm going to do is to save some time is I'm just going to fill in some of the numbers. Okay, so here's my -1. And I'm going to go there and I draw my circle and I decide whether or not I'm going to fill it in. And because of the equal sign, that means it is equal at 1. It does exist at -1, but it's anything greater, so I'm going to go to the right. You notice your inequality symbol points into the direction that the arrow is going to go. Now, pause this recording and try to practice problem. Okay, so for 1a, the inequality is x is less than or equal to -1. So I go to -1, I do my circle. Now to decide if it's filled in, it is because it's less than or equal to, so it exists at -1, but because it's less than, arrow points to the left. If you notice in practice 1b, I just drew my some important points just to give reference to where you are. You don't have to fill in all the points every time. So we're going to go to x is greater than -3. I'm going to keep my circle open because it's not equal to -3. So it doesn't exist at -3. I'm not going to color it in, but it is greater than -3, so I'm going to draw my arrow to the right. So now we're going to look at a situation that's opposite of what we've been doing. Now we have the graph, and we want to write the inequality. So we know we're going to have an x, okay? And the significant part of the graph right here where the circle is at 1. So now we have to decide going to the right, so that means x is greater than 1. And we don't have the equal bar because it's not filled in. An open circle means just greater than, not greater than or equal to. If we look at our second example, we'll make our x. -4 is the number that we're looking at. And because it is closed in and going to the left, we know that it's less than or equal to. So we include that equal bar at the bottom. Try the next two examples. Okay, so for the first example, I drew my x 10. it is going to the right. That means x is greater than. And then because it's a filled in circle, we draw an equal bar. So x is greater than or equal to, it's greater than negative 10, negative 10. The next one, we draw our x and our 12. It's an open circle, so that means it doesn't exist at 12, so that means it's just greater than 12. If you want, you can play back this part of the lesson. This is all we're going to do for today. When I see you in class next, we will finish the rest of this note sheet. So again, this first page is all you're responsible for filling in the notes, and I will check it when I see you again. Okay? Take care.